So we just had some big news break regarding Dak Prescott and his injury from Ian Rappaport on X. It says Cowboys QB Dak Prescott's hamstring injury was worse than initially feared. He is expected to miss multiple weeks, sources tell me and Tom Pelissero. In fact, this is not looking like a short-term injury. Cooper Rush is the team's backup. It just feels like everything is going south for the Cowboys team this season. They just lose to the Atlanta Falcons. Now they're sitting at 3-5. And now they lose their quarterback, who is the highest paid quarterback in the NFL, making $60 million per year. And so far this year for Dak, it has not been a good season. It's been a very average to below average season. 11 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and 86 passer rating after becoming the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. And this Cowboys team just does not look anything like they have the past few years. They lost a lot of pieces this offseason, and I thought they could be somewhat competitive, but it really doesn't look like that is going to be the case. And so if Dak is going to miss multiple weeks, let's just say he misses 2 games, maybe it's 3, maybe it's 4. Looking at the Cowboys' schedule, they have the Eagles next week, then the Texans, then the Commanders. So 3 really good teams with talented quarterbacks. I think it's going to be tough for them to win those games. And considering right now they're 3-5, if they lose 2, that puts them at 3-7. If they lose all 3 of those, if Dak misses 3 games, they're sitting at 3-8. And so even if Dak Prescott would have been healthy and he would have been fine to play the next few weeks, it already felt like this season was lost for the Cowboys. I think maybe if they beat the Falcons, they're sitting at 4-4. Maybe you can find a way to stack some wins. But this Cowboys team is just bad on all fronts, defensively, offensively. It's just a really, really bad-looking team right now. And my question is, what's going to happen if Cooper Rush comes in here and looks better than Dak Prescott? That's going to cause some questions. And I get paying Dak Prescott $60 million a year, but I think that if you're a Cowboys fan, you'd probably be feeling a little better right now if you hadn't paid Dak and you had the option to just let him go, because the way things are looking for the Cowboys right now, it doesn't feel like they're anywhere close to being competitive. It's going to take a lot of new players here to really help this team get back to where they were the past couple seasons. And they've already dealt with so many injuries, Micah Parsons, a lot of other players, and now to lose your starting quarterback, it's a tough look. I do think Cooper Rush looked pretty good when he came in against the Falcons. I thought he was throwing some real nice balls. There were some drops in there, but the way the Cowboys are playing this season, I mean, it doesn't feel like there's anything good going to come out of the rest of this year, and it sort of feels like now it's going to be watching to see how high a pick the Cowboys get in the upcoming 2025 NFL draft. But if you guys want more Cowboys news, feel free to subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time.